Hello everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Vince's Inspirations. Today I'm gonna be sharing with you a Nigerian dish. It's plantains, tomatoes, and a few other little things, onions, peppers. I'll turn the camera around and show you. Now I've made this before, and I wanted to make it different today, but when I turn the camera around, you're gonna see why I can't make it different today. so, in fact, I set up the video, and it's kind of a disappointment, and maybe I don't even need to make this video anymore because it's not what I wanted to do. But anyway, let's start because I gotta eat, and I really had no food in the house because people that been coming, they've been eating up all my food. So they've been coming to help me pack. So I had to place an order. But let's get started because I'll sit here and rant forever because I'm extremely disappointed right now. Okay. So, I actually did finally buy a cutting board, but at this point, I want to save it for my new house. Yeah. It came in the mail over the weekend. So we have plantains, um, green plantains, and we're going to be stewing them. We have tomato. Let me just pick up the whole bowl so I don't have to go item by item. We got some green onions, some hot bonnet pepper, and a nice heirloom red tomato. We have some garlic too. And I had a little piece of leek left, so I want to go ahead and use it up. It's just a little piece. So let's start prepping our veggies. And I don't, okay, he did bring the tomato sauce. Okay. So I wanted to add broccoli because I told you guys I got to be on a fiber diet, and that's what made me want to do this dish because plantains have fiber in it. So I ordered broccoli, and I wanted to make this dish with the broccoli. I think that would have paired so nice with the tomato sauce and the garlic and the peppers. But unfortunately, somehow the you know what? It's funny because the broccoli was the first item in the cart. That was the first item that the shopper picked. But somehow they didn't make it. They didn't make it to my house. Do you guys experience the same thing? Do you guys place orders and for some reason stuff don't come? I think people have sticky fingers. It's sad. I mean, of course, sometimes people make mistakes, but so this is a green onion, and we call them scallions also. And you can use any onion family. It doesn't matter. Any onion family. I don't have a bag. Well, here's a bag. I'll just leave it there. It's good to have a bowl for your waste or a bag, but I'll just sit everything right here in this corner. You can't see it in the camera anyway, so that'll be perfect. Just give this a little slice. And there's no special way I'm cutting these veggies. I'm just getting them sliced and diced. And yes, I want to use the whole green onion. You can use red onion, yellow onion, whatever you want. You can even use leeks like I'm doing. Because, leeks and scallion are similar, but they taste totally different if you ask me. Yeah, they taste totally different. That might just be enough onion. Because I don't want to make it oniony. Yeah. Let's get some of this bell pepper. I got the wrong knife. I'm so upset I don't have my broccoli because I need the fiber. So my last order I had ordered like about 6 crowns of broccoli, and it went so fast I ordered 10 crowns. So how did you mix up a whole bag full of broccoli? Like, where did it go? It's just sickening. And I really need that fiber, and so I don't want to go out. I don't feel like going out. That's why I placed the order. When I'm not feeling good, I normally place an order because it's just a better option than me trying to get out and get dressed and go into the store. But it's like they always forget the most important thing that you need. It's sickening. Like if you crave an ice cream and you place the order for ice cream, the ice cream's missing. It's like such a disappointment because you're excited and they're on the way, and then when you go through the bags, the ice cream's not there. It's such a disappointment. My gosh. It really is. I think that that's enough bell pepper. And I should have did the pepper a little smaller. Yeah. It's too late. Should did the pepper a little smaller. Let's do, you guys know I love bonnet pepper. And don't be scared. Just take the seeds out so it's not so spicy. These are a little mushy because I keep them in the freezer. I had, sometimes when you're placing orders, you misunderstand the quantity. And so I got a big giant bag of these one day. I don't know. I must have ordered a couple pounds. Because one time I ordered it and they only bought me one. So I said, well, this time I'm going to order a couple pounds so I can get at least 4. Wow. I got a big giant bag. So they'll go bad because I don't cook often. So I keep them in the freezer. Because they'll go bad in the refrigerator. Yeah. And now you see how I took the seed out? Just take the seeds out. Just like a few more, but that's not going to bother you. This is what you want to take out. Let me show you. And I barely want to touch it because if that gets in your nails will burn. Take that out. That thing right there is spicy. Oh my gosh. Now if you're doing meat like oxtails or chicken, you leave the seeds in because you won't taste the heat as much because it's a longer process of cooking. But when you're doing veggies, I suggest that you take that out. Yeah. So remember we're steaming these, that's why we got the green plantains. And if you want to fry them, you would buy the yellow plantains, the black ones. And I just go down the seam of the plantain. Now in Africa, those women, they cut these totally different. This is the way I do it. And of course I need a bigger knife. Let's see if this will do it. Yeah, I need a bigger knife. Well, it's too late. And make sure you wash all your vegetables. I did that prior to the video. Even the plantains. Don't forget. Oh, I forgot. I got to do the garlic. Now, if these was yellow, the skin would come off so much easier. Okay, that's one. Let's grab another one. This one looks nice and big. So I knew I wasn't going to never make that trip to Target, so I went ahead and ordered the cutting board from Amazon. Yeah. I wanted to order some new pots for my new house, but they didn't have what I wanted. And I didn't want to buy something similar to what I already have, which isn't in horrible condition. I think, didn't I order one pot? Oh, I ordered a wok. Sure enough, I ordered a wok. You'll see it at the new house. I think I ordered another large steamer pot, I think. I can't even remember now. But that hasn't gotten delivered yet. Because I also had ordered some creams and stuff, oil, body oil, and a few other things. So that all came yesterday, and then the cutting board came. In fact, they're supposed to deliver it to the rest today. So let's give these a quick rinse. Once the knives off. Okay. So I'm just going to cut it in half. You can cut these in 3s or 2s. I think I'm going to cut it in 2s. Okay. You can slice them however you want. Doesn't matter. So you could also slice it in 3. Go down one time and then go down another time. Okay, we have to do the tomato, right? Yeah, the tomato. Okay. Can you see? Yeah, everything's in the shot. Oh, this was a great shot. All right, wonderful. Let me rinse my hands off. That plantain is sticky. And how do I want to cut this? I would like to cut it this way, but this knife is not going to be long enough. So these are heirloom tomatoes. They're very expensive, and I wanted a green one and a red one, but he said they didn't have a green one, so he got me this big, huge tomato, which I would never pick up because it looks like they got steroids or something in it. Tomatoes don't grow that big, unless you're putting a lot of hormones and stuff to process your farm, fertilizers and stuff. That ain't good. So I would have never picked up something like this. But, when you place an orders, this is what you have to deal with, things that you don't like. Yeah, it's horrible. It smells delicious. It smells farm fresh. I'm not going to use that end piece. And I'm going to give these a small dice. I really didn't want this to make this tomato base. I wanted to make it more like a broccoli base. I am so disappointed I don't have the broccoli. I almost didn't even do the video because I don't even feel like cooking it anymore. You know how your mind is set on something and then, you have that adrenaline to have that taste. I think that's enough. Sometimes I make too much food and then I regret it because it goes to waste. So I'm trying not to do that. But then I also don't like to cook every day, so. Okay, we had to do some garlic, and we should have did the garlic before we wet the board, but it's too late now. So to pick this up, I need a big knife, so that's what I went and grabbed, the bigger knife. Okay. In fact, I'm going to need that bigger knife for the garlic. I normally could do my garlic before the board gets wet, but I just made a mistake. And I love me some garlic. Lots of people like that garlic powder. Like I said before, the garlic powder is good, but I think you should use a combination. I really don't like to spend excess money on spices if I don't have to. And we're going to be adding some thyme too. So I have to go in the garden and get the thyme. So here's a trick. Just give it a whack. And then that skin comes right off. Because I know people suffer. See, it comes right off. That's a little trick. This girl from Dominican Republic, she showed me this some years ago. Ooh, that one's rotten, but it's not the whole clove. So I'm just going to cut the rotten part off. Growing up in New York, all my friends were all different nationalities, from Italian to Russian to Asian. It was just every Hispanic country you could think of. But the girl who taught me this, she was from Dominican Republic, one of my favorite Spanish countries. And she was a dear, dear friend. I loved her so much. So there we have the garlic. I forgot to get ginger. I could have bought some ginger because ginger pairs really nice with this. Let's go ahead and move this. We're done chopping, right? Yes. So now I'm going to have to place another order, which is so expensive, you know, because you can't just buy broccoli. You have to, even when you're a member, you have to do a certain minimum to get the membership discount. It's sickening. And even if I just ordered broccoli, they would charge me an arm and a leg for the shipping, the delivery fee, the sales tax. It's just ridiculous. When I already paid all of that for this food. They did bring some nice papayas. I ordered 3 papayas. They're very nice because the last one they were really rotten. But even when you have rotten papayas, the inside's always sweet and soft and tender, so you can still eat it. Okay, I think that's enough. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could smell. Okay, we're gonna move over. Let me. I'll meet you at the stove. Okay. So I have some olive oil. About 2 tablespoons of butter. Oh, I gotta come in closer. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Okay, that might do it. Okay. So I got the thyme from the garden. And I also got some of this. I still don't know what it is. I think it's some type of basil. So we're going to add that. I dropped a piece. Oh no. I could rinse it off. And we're going to add some spaghetti sauce. And it better taste good because the one that I ordered, they didn't have it. And this one was $8 extra. So I guess it better taste good. I didn't buy that for this dish, but we're going to go ahead and use it since we don't have the broccoli. Okay, what are we doing first? We're going to do the peppers and the onions. I'm going to add those tomatoes or the garlic mix here. And I kind of have it on a high heat. Yeah, kind of on a high heat. I'll go ahead and pick the thyme while that's cooking. Give it a quick toss. What is that? Oh, it's a piece of leek. It looks like a string. I love the smell of thyme. It's just amazing. And so you look at it like that, and you just pull it, comes right off. And then you have the thyme. And you don't have to take this off. You can just put it in like that if you want. And I'll leave some holes so we can add some holes I can show you. I'll leave these holes. Okay, let's add the tomatoes. Oh, we're supposed to add the garlic first. I forgot. Oh no. Well, it's okay. It's all going in anyway, right? All together, so. Yeah, but if you're going to make this, put your garlic first. Because you want that garlic to sear. And the tomatoes are going to bring some liquid. Yeah, I messed up. I guess I'll put them in now. Let's go ahead and add that garlic now. And it's quite a bit. Let me show you. Oh, it's delicious. This is like banana butter or something. I don't know. It's just so delicious garlic. I love it. You're not supposed to bang your pots. Don't follow me. It's just a habit, but you're not supposed to because I scrape up the sides of the pot. That's why it's good to use what? Cast iron pot. I'm going to put a drop of water in there to get that goodness out. So I need water in the dish. So I just went ahead and filled it up. I never poured water in here. I don't know if it'll drip or not. I'm not sure. Isn't this beautiful? It's really nice when you put oil on it. It's like a checkered pattern. It's a bowl and pesto, I guess is what you call it. Yeah. I'm just mushing the tomatoes up. I need to put a drop of oil. And you should use olive oil, but this is what I have. I tell you, my son bought this. So I've just been using it. And I know it's not healthy for me, but you know. In fact, the next time my daughter comes, I'm going to tell her to take it. Yeah. But she's eating really healthy too, so I don't even know if she wants it. So we would have added the plantains already, but I'm trying to let that garlic cook a bit. And then just line these in your pot. Like so. And then add the water. Oh my gosh, I hate I can't open these. Ouch! Oh, that hurt. You know, you're not strong when you get older. Okay, it worked. It doesn't smell all that good. Has anyone tried this Rayo's? It doesn't even look appealing. I would have never picked it up. And at this point, you want to turn your fire up high to bring it to a boil. Yeah. And you don't really need this because you have the tomatoes. But I like the taste of it. And I'm just thinking if I had that broccoli, man, this would have just been just a delicious meal. Oh my gosh. So give it a gentle stir just to kind of bring some of the veggies up. And let's go ahead. You can wait to add your herbs, but I want to go ahead and get them in because I want that abundant flavor. And you see these pieces I left whole, so I'm just going to plop them in. And the reason why I tend to take them off the stem is because I like to eat them. When you have that stem, then you got to try to bite them off the stem, and it just kind of slows your eating down. So that's why I like to take them off. You see this way they get stuck to the banana, you can just eat them. Oh, this smells so delicious. Oh my gosh. Ooh, it smells amazing. What's the date? 27. Good, because this will last for a while because it was so much money. Okay, so we're going to bring it to a boil. Then we're going to turn it down to medium high. It's really good to cook this dish outside on wood burn, like a wood burning fire. Yeah. I used to have an oven pit, but I threw it out when I moved here. Excuse me, because it sat outside. There was nowhere to store it, and it got all kind of rusted out. And I kind of wish I didn't throw it out because I could still just put oil to eliminate that rust. But what happened was one day a maintenance guy came and he was cleaning everything, and I just told him to take it just because I was just tired. Sometimes you get overwhelmed with your stuff all over the place. Yeah, I just told him to take it because at that time I wasn't doing YouTube. Had I known I was doing YouTube, I would have never ever thrown that out because I could be cooking outdoors. Yeah. So, but you can pick them up free. You don't even have to buy them. Here in Atlanta, Georgia, you can pick those things up free on Craigslist. They have. All you got to do is just keep tuning in until one pops up, and then you just hope you're the first clicker. The first reply. So let's turn this down. And it's already. Doesn't it look delicious? Yeah. At this point, it kind of looks like an Italian dish. I guess you could serve this over pasta, especially if you add that broccoli. So we'll come back. We're going to set the timer to, let's say, 15 minutes. Okay, and so what you're looking for is a tender plantain. That's what you want. You want your plantain to be tender, so when you cut into it, yeah. You can serve this with rice or for breakfast with eggs, however you want. But I'm just eating it like this. And I really need that broccoli. I really do. I've been suffering, I've been suffering with my bowels. So I really need that broccoli. It's really rough. So you know what? I'm going to have to place that order anyway because I really need it. I really do. Maybe I should have just ordered it and just waited, but I had to wait 4 hours just for that order. So if I place it, it won't come until 4 hours later. So I said, let me go ahead and cook because I'm hungry. The only thing I had for breakfast was one banana. That was it. Yeah. Okay, so we'll come back in 15 minutes. Do we need 15 minutes? Maybe 10 minutes. I'm going to come back in 10. It's set to 15, but I'm going to come back in 10. Okay, we got 1 second left on the clock. I did come back in 10 minutes. It wasn't nowhere near. Well, it cut, but it wasn't tender enough. It looks like it's about ready now. So I went ahead and placed the order for the broccoli. Hopefully this time it'll come because that's all I ordered. So I added something else. You always see something else you need. So what I'm going to do is when it comes, I'll steam it in another pot. And then when I eat next time, I'll add it to it. So maybe I'll make that dish another time. You know, what I'll do is I'll taste it because I've never had this with broccoli. And broccoli is not an African vegetable. I don't even know if they have broccoli over there in that country here. Not even sure. So at this point, I'm cutting it and it feels like it's done. The sauce is nice and thick, but it'll thicken up too as the pot sits here. So let's go ahead and plate some up. Just use this. I ordered some new utensils too, but I like the vintage ones, and I don't know, I may just return them. When they come, I'll see if I like them or not. Did I even order? I don't even know if I ordered them or not. Can't remember at this point. I want some of the thyme. Yeah, why not? Oh, I already have a thyme. I didn't notice it was sitting right there. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in and taste it. It looks delicious. Why the camera's so low? Let me get a better shot. Okay, that's a little better. At least you can see some of my face. Okay. So let's go ahead and taste it. It's so hot. It looks so delicious. Oh my God, you see the color? Isn't it beautiful? Such a beautiful dish. It's African food. That's what it is. Mmm. Mmm. So yummy. Mmm. And then you can taste some of the garlic and the pepper. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my God. That pepper was to die for. I love green peppers. It's so delicious. I know you'll love it. And I don't cook them too mushy. You see how they still have a little bite? So, because if you like them mushy, make them mushy. Especially if you have like a senior citizen, this would be a great dish. Because they mush really well. Oh, this would be good to see, excuse me, to serve your children as well. Because they need mush foods. You can just mash it. And you don't even have to add like the tomatoes and stuff because they may not like that. Just pull this out and mash it. So it's great for senior citizens and for children. I see why this is a staple dish. I don't know, something about these plantains with the vegetables. It's to die for. It really is. It's delicious. And just simmers in your mouth, melts in your mouth. And I have a whole pot. Yes. I'm super excited. I have a whole pot. And so I can't wait to add the broccoli. And so I'm tasting this, and I know that broccoli will go perfect with it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah. But like I said, the broccoli is not tradition to Africa. And this dish comes from Nigeria. It tastes amazing. It tastes like heaven. And then you have all this delicious sauce. See that? Yes. That's why I added a lot of water. I think that was about 2 cups of water. Yeah. Because last time when I made it, I didn't add too much water. And I wanted more sauce. That's why I made a lot of sauce. And that's why I decided to add the tomato paste too. So it wouldn't be too watery because you don't want that. It won't taste good. Yeah. So I took it a step further. But in Nigeria, rather, they don't add tomato sauce. They just use a lot of tomatoes and then they mash them as they go. But they kind of like fry it in oil. And of course, I can't fry it in the oil the way they do. So I had to come up with something that I could, that would settle my stomach. Yeah. But if you want the authentic Nigerian dish, you would fry those onions and tomatoes in just vegetable oil. Just fry it. And then once it's kind of like all browned and burnt looking and mushed together, then you would add the other ingredients. Yeah. But this is a kind of healthier version. And you can also add some red pepper flakes. In fact, I meant to put both of those bonnet peppers in. I don't know why I didn't, but I'm filming and going around, so I guess I just got distracted. But I wanted to put both bonnet peppers because I really like it spicy. So what I'm going to do is I have some red pepper flakes and I'll just sprinkle some. In fact, they're sitting right here. sitting right here. So I'm just going to grab it, put a few on. Yeah. And then there you have it. So bon appetit. Have a wonderful day. And let me know how it came out if you try this dish. I would love to know.